Hi Virgos, thank you so much for joining me for your March General Tarot reading. This month we are using the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot by Valchemy Art. I'm going to go ahead and link her down in the description box below. You can order her deck over on her Instagram page. It's a beautiful deck. I love it very much, and it's a huge switch up in energy every time I use this deck. Let's go ahead and see what's in store for you for the month of March. Show us what we need to see for Virgo sign, sun, moon, and rising for the month of March. Please show us everything we need to see. Virgo signs, sun, moon, and rising for the month of March. I'm still getting used to shuffling this deck. I use this deck almost every single day in my February challenge over on Instagram. And this is also the first time I've used a different tarot deck in my main messages on my YouTube page. So pretty cool. All right. All right, Virgo signs, you guys are in the middle of major decisions that need to be made. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. If you've been dealing with some big cycles, that ending that you've been waiting for is happening very, very soon. There's a big, major closeout of energy that's around the corner for you. If you've been feeling like things haven't been going your way, you've put in so much of your time and energy into something, but it never fully reaches the capacity or that impact that in your mind you envision it will, things are gonna slowly start to turn around for you here with the Wheel of Fortune upright. All right, so at the beginning of the month, we have here the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm immediately drawn from this Two of Wands in reverse to this Two of Swords upright at the end of your spread here. What opposite energy? On one hand, the Two of Wands is indicating that there's a little bit of fear involved in stepping into this new beginning that's around the corner for you. For some of you, you may have to blow something up with the Tower in reverse here, but you don't really want to just yet. It feels like you're still holding on to something that's working its way out of your life. For some of you, this is a major life decision you're about to make. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be quitting your job. Some of you might be leaving a major relationship here. You can feel it. You can sense that something is pushing you out. It's like the divine energy is pushing you out and into something new, but you're still holding on to that old wand that's keeping you in place. You're comfortable where you're at. You're comfortable with the people around you. You've almost on some level perfected what it means to be at this stage of your life. The universe wants to push you out and into something new, but you're still holding on. And I'm getting here that things are going to happen very quickly for you with the Chariot upright here, Cancer sign energy. Now this Chariot upright, whether you like it or not, you are ready for this new chapter in your journey here. Your energy is balanced. And there's no amount of planning that you can do more of in order to make you feel prepared. I know you want to feel prepared. You want to have plan A to Z ready to go in case your first three options don't work out for you. But there's only so much planning that you can do before you kind of just have to surrender to the universe and see what's going to happen naturally on its own. And so even though inside you know that you're strong, you know you can deal with this major change, this major shift, you're so comfortable where you're at that you don't really want to let the old go just yet. And that's bringing us to this Two of Swords energy at the bottom. Sorry, not at the bottom, at the end of your spread here. You're gonna have to make a choice, because at the end of the day, you kind of avoided it for a while, for as long as you could, and you focused your energy on projects, on people, in already existing things. even though you knew in the distant future, you could see that eventually you are going to have to make a choice about this thing. You could only avoid it for so long because life is naturally pushing you towards progression. All right, let's go ahead and pull some clarification. What is this Two of Wands? What is this Two of Wands? Two of Wands. Wow. So we have here the Two of Swords upright, and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords, Two of Swords. We have double clarification here. So someone is unsuccessful in trying to get away with something. I think if it's not a person that you're dealing with, it might even be yourself, like self-deception. Oh, I don't need to worry about it right now. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll work itself out. I don't really need to think about that right now. But it's actually self-deception. Like you're trying to trick yourself into believing that this isn't going to be a major shift for you, even though it's a huge shift. It's major. Deep down inside, you know it's major, and it's going to bring about so many changes in what you consider to be like your regular reality, your normal reality. So the message here for you is take off this blindfold. You got to face it, face the music. We also have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. All the time that you spent kind of avoiding this, Spirit is reminding you that you have to start putting in that work into the foundation of something. So the thing that you're avoiding, you need to focus on that now. Like you can no longer pretend like it's not about to happen. You're starting to run out of time, and there's a foundation that you haven't necessarily laid as best as you can because of this like self-deceptive avoidance over this thing that's coming. It's coming. Virgo signs, the change is coming. It's around the corner. Let's take a look at this Chariot. Chariot. Yep. Oh my gosh. Chariot is clarified by the Chariot, the Ace of Wands upright, and the Lovers in reverse. You need to take an action forwards. You need to make this choice. Lovers in reverse, you're avoiding this choice that you're going to have to make. This could be in some sort of move. Again, I was getting movement earlier. I'm still getting movement now. You are going to have to take charge of this situation. Don't allow an unfortunate circumstance to run you. You can take control and create the outcome that you wish. And like I said earlier, it's going to happen very quickly. So make those choices, start the planning, get on it, Virgo, get on it, because all the other projects that you've been really busy with, those can be on pause now. It's time to redirect your focus on this thing that's been in the background for some time now. Let's take a look at this Tower. Tower, please. Tower is clarified by the King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords upright, and we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This major change that's about to take place, something is pulling you away from your current situation, and it's making you feel very unstable. I think your wallet might take a hit here. It might feel like a very unstable environment. What you're moving into is a very unstable situation. Maybe what you're moving into will be affecting your finances, your work-life balance, where you generate income, how you generate income. King of Swords energy, air sign energy. So we have here Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy that you could be dealing with. For some of you, it could also be that you can't really see things clearly. You're having a hard time discerning what direction you're supposed to go in, how you're supposed to communicate this major shift that's taking you away from your current situation and into something a lot more uncomfortable. You may even have a hard discussion with an air sign in your life. But like, there's a reluctance here to move. There's a reluctance here to change what you consider to be normal. Almost like you can't see the wisdom, the lesson, the message from universe that's here in this big change. Two of Swords, clarifying the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the Empress upright. This major change that you have to make that's happening in your life, it's that new beginning you've been looking for. The Empress is here to remind you that you can generate and create anything that you want out of this situation. You have that manifestation ability here. You're birthing something new. You're birthing a new cycle. You're birthing a new creative idea or project. And it's a lot of work. In fact, it might feel like you have to do a lot on your own. I think some people that you were hoping would be there to support you, to help you out along the way, aren't really there. Not in the way that you wish they were. So you're going to have to take this burden on your own. It's going to feel like a very heavy load. It's going to be kind of stressful, but you know what? You can take that decisive action forwards, Ace of Wands. You can communicate your truth, cut through all the BS, because people are going to present themselves to be a certain way, but you can see how they really are. You can see who they really are, whether or not they're genuinely invested in this major shift that's happening in your life. And I think you're going to quickly notice that you're not going to get the help that you wish you got from other people. So you're really going to have to take your life into your own hands and make this happen the way that you've envisioned it. Let's go ahead and take some final advice here. This is kind of a heavy read, Virgos. I haven't gotten a heavy read for you in a long time. But there's a major shift in what you consider to be your normal life. I'm going to pull one more. Okay, we have 2. So we have here twin flame. Your passion ignites. You can have a twin flame in your life that's helping you with this transition at the moment. We also have here sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. This person, I feel, will definitely be on your side. If you are in partnership with your twin flame right now, or in some sort of sacred reunion, this dynamic that you have with your partner is going to be very important for you to keep up as you transition into this new chapter. Lastly, we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Very interesting. So a lot of like, go. I'm reminding you. Universe is reminding you. You're going to have to make that choice. And yet at the same time, it's saying to wait. So maybe there's some lessons that you still need to learn here. Regardless, 2 of Swords showed up twice in your spread. So there is this idea of like really not falling for the illusion. Don't self-deceive. See it for what it truly is. Eventually you will have to make this choice. You know yourself best. So if you're taking a second to just reevaluate your surroundings before you make the choice, maybe it is that you can see this tower moment happening in the distance and you don't want to deal with it. So you're taking your time. Listen to your intuition, tap into your higher self, use your third eye, and make the choices accordingly. I hope this message resonated with you, Virgo signs, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.